And then the next year, you guys, it's a very interesting point that we're talking here in black music in
Mhm.
82 because you're starting to get like this new thing called hip hop.
Mhm.
And there's also electro and electro funk and boogie and
Mhm.
post disco or whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
And you guys got this thing called Mount Airy Groove. And
Mhm.
it doesn't necessarily sound like a jazz record, but there's still
Yeah.
elements of jazz to it. And
Mhm.
I do know there was a group called the Galaxy Five that sort of
Oh
covered you
yeah,
guys.
that's G5. That's my boys, Daryl. Yeah, Daryl Jones and who else? Oh gosh, what the good Mike Bowles.
Hmm.
And yeah, there was a bunch of them that we knew. Yep.
Yeah, so what was that like to know that you guys were not only jazz musicians, but you at some point I imagine you had to see somebody with some cardboard, break dancing to Mount Airy Groove. Just like number one, how did that song come about? And number two, what are your feelings about how that song was kind of like adopted as one of like Philly hip hop's first, true hits?
Mhm. The song came about. We were actually in our studio, um, rehearsing for a show. And when we finished rehearsing, we just started messing around with some things, and we started playing some of the parts to what is now Mount Airy Groove. And we had left the tape running.
Mhm.
So because we were recording ourselves at the time, making sure that we had all the parts right on what we were supposed to rehearse. We left the tape running, and when we started messing around. And once we finished messing around, we realized we left the tape running. We played it back. Parts of Mount Airy Groove were on that tape, so we kind of just took it. We actually liked what we heard, so we took it, molded it, and shaped it into what you hear now. And then it's funny that you mentioned Galaxy 5 because Daryl Jones, who was one of the DJs and a rapper at the time, um, did the rap version of Mount Airy Groove
Mhm.
because we had heard Grandmaster Flash was putting out a rap version. So we had to hurry up and put one out before he put his out so
Oh
that
wow.
it wouldn't cut the sales of our song.